Hello, my name is William Swafford, and today I'm going to be talking about the environment and how to maintain a healthy environment. The environment is a very, very important aspect of everybody's life. The cleaner the environment, the healthier the human race will be, and the more productive we can be. Air pollution has increased greatly over the years due to the increase of population of the human race. The more people there are, the more air pollution we do, the more toxic waste we throw out, the more any kind of waste we throw out, for that matter. We pollute. We use a ton of cars, trucks, diesel trucks. We use all these because we need them to transport food and objects that we need, and sometimes objects that we don't need. But using these cars, automobiles, and everything we use, they use fossil fuels. Fossil fuels burn very dirty. They're not a clean burning source of energy. They produce a lot of black smoke, and as we all know, anything black smoke is usually not that good. The state of California has let has made it illegal and have cut out all like two-stroke motors that you mix oil with your gas because they smoke too much. I don't understand why they haven't made diesels illegal. I don't know. But anyway, anything that smokes a lot, that's polluting the atmosphere terribly. Air pollution is horrible. It's causing the depletion of the ozone layer, which I'll talk about in a little bit, and it's also causing global warming. When we use all these automobiles, we need the factories to make all the objects that we need. And what do? They expel these gases and toxic fumes as well. The number one ozone layer depleting compound is what we call CFCs and HCFCs, chlorofluorocarbons and hydrochlorofluorocarbons. They're man-made, and they can last in the atmosphere for up to 200 years. And what the ozone layer is a layer in the Earth's atmosphere solely of ozone, O3. And when these CFCs enter that, they break it down. When the ozone layer is broke down, it lets ultraviolet rays from the sun and its radiation to come further into the Earth's atmosphere, in turn harming us. Increased skin cancer, decreased immune response in our bodies. The ozone layer is kind of a filter for all that ultraviolet rays and radiation. It filters it out from 97 to 99%. And if we keep polluting the earth like we do and using these CFCs and HCFCs and other man-made chemicals, it's going to get thinner and thinner, and those sun's ultraviolet and radiation rays are definitely going to keep coming into the earth and also harming us. CFCs are used for aerosol cans, hairspray. The government has regulated against them. They're not in them as much, if at all, anymore. Aerosol cans, they're also in refrigerant type substances for heating and cooling a home or a building, anything refrigerant. CFCs are part of that. Very dangerous, and if they're handled wrong, they can definitely pollute the earth in a very, very poor way. Air pollution also causes what they call global warming, the global warming effect. The sun's heat gets trapped under the Earth's atmosphere, under the stratosphere. It heats up the environment. As we all know, we're in a very hot time right now. Do I think that's from the global warming? Not necessarily, but I'm not saying it couldn't be a couple of degrees cooler if we wouldn't pollute the Earth as much. Who knows? The ozone layer is the main key to all this. If we deplete that, the global warming is going to increase. The pollution is causing all that to happen. The more we pollute the earth, the more it's going to deplete the ozone layer, which in turn is going to keep the sun in, hitting us even more and more. The ozone layer is different geographically and seasonally. So it could be a very thick ozone layer over America right now and very thin in Australia, in the land down under. I don't know. The ones that study that are the ones that can tell us that. So it varies and rotates from time to time. But just imagine how dependent we are on our vehicles. If we could just carpool once or twice a week, any little bit helps. It will help decrease the air pollution just that much. And if a certain amount of people will do it, everybody will start doing it, and it'll help the environment and the air pollution. Anything burning black is no good. We all know that. Burning oil, coal, all them fossil fuels are terrible. We need these factories to make the objects we need to everything we need comes from a factory or some kind of production line. So they use all these fossil fuels to heat and to cool and to run their operations. If we could just find alternate ways of energy, this will definitely help the Earth's atmosphere greatly. So that being said, when Fukushima, the nuclear power plant in Japan, melted down about a year ago or so, a little over a year ago, it was a terrible disaster. It's leaking nuclear waste into the ocean, into the atmosphere, and when it hits in the atmosphere, it hits jet streams and it's going everywhere. You know, the closer to the area, obviously the more radiation and the more chemical, and the farther away the less. However, it's still making its way towards California, and that's not a good thing. People are getting sick, wildlife are dying, fish are dying, and this is our food. Everyone can help decrease the air pollution very, very much so. You know, just try not to burn as much, or don't litter. It's everybody's job. If we have a healthy environment, we'll have healthier plants, which will be healthier food for us to consume. Everything will be happier. And when the ozone layer is depleted and our immune systems are getting weaker and weaker, we're getting sicker and sicker. That's not a good thing. So, the ways to prevent this is to not pollute as much. Try to carpool. Try not to throw your burnt used oil just outside into the ditch somewhere. Try to recycle it. Everything keeps a good rhythm when we recycle. That's what the recycling plants are there for, to help keep landfills clean, or keep landfills down, and help things that need to be there, and help the stuff that does not disintegrate and biodegrade out of there. We can recycle and reuse, thus causing air pollution and other harmful substances into the air. In conclusion, I want to thank you for your time, but just think about this. If we were not as needy and requiring our automobiles and our air conditioners running all the time, and just a lot of these pyros out there like to burn stuff all the time. If we could just cut that down a little bit and not be so dependent on these things, then this air pollution could vary and decrease in a positive manner. That being said, I want to thank you for your time, and hope to talk to you soon. Thank you very much.